Okay, chapter 13.5a is on page 452. The problem says it's a one-way concrete slab. Simple span. Span is 16 feet. In addition to its own weight, the slab carries a superimposed dead load of 40 pounds a square foot. It has a live load of 100 pounds per square foot. It has concrete of 3 and steel of 40. Concrete of 3,000 psi and steel yield of 40 ksi. And it's designed the slab for minimum overall thickness, and that would include then, of course, the reinforcing steel. So we're after the three things: thickness, main steel, and temperature steel. Now on a test, don't you worry about picking the bar size. On a test, I am going to give you the size of the bar. All you have to do is give me the position of the bar or the number of spacing inches. Okay, so how do we go about it? Well, if you look at your handout says determine the minimum thickness by going to the table right here, 1312 on page 478, and use the constant to determine the thickness. It's going to be L over a constant. So, if you go to the page, the back of the book, the chapter, and you're going to be on page 478. If you look at this table, we're going to edit it a little bit. Okay, if you look at the table, it's got member type, solid one-way slabs, beams, and joists. Okay, get rid of beams and or joists. We don't need that. It's not part of this course. So that leaves me one-way slab, and it's got 4 entries. The entries are simply supported, one end continuous, both ends continuous, and cantilever. Okay, we are in chapter number 13.5. That's associated with simply supported. So circle sample simple support and write down chapter 13.5. So in simple support, I have 2 entries there. If Fy is 40 ksi, I'm going to use L over 25. And if Fy is 60 ksi, I'm going to use L over 20. So the thickness is equal to those 2 numbers. We've got to pick which one applies to our problem. Our problem says that the concrete is 3,000, the steel is 40. Steel is what we need. It says Fy is 40. I go to a simple support and I hit T is equal to L over 25. T is equal to L over 25. L, of course, is the length of the span. So in our world, this is L. Okay, so I take L, change it to inches, divide it by 25, and that gives me the thickness of the slab. So 16 feet times 12 inches per foot divided by a constant of 25. And can you stop it, Masa? Stop it for a second. I gotta go get my calculator.